Every 4 years, millions of Americans head to the polls, believing their vote will shape the future of the nation. Yet election after election, the same entrenched interests thrive, while meaningful change remains elusive. Today, we are exploring the illusion of choice in US elections and how they ultimately serve a powerful elite over the will of the people. Both parties promise change, yet core politics rarely shift. Why? Because it's not the politicians who wield the real power, it's the elites behind them. For decades, key American policies have stayed consistent regardless of whether Republicans or Democrats hold power. While partisan battles fill the media on major issues like foreign interventions, defense spending, and corporate tax breaks, there is alignment. Since the Reagan era, policies benefiting corporations and financial giants have continued, widening the gap between the rich and the middle class. Voting in the other party doesn't seem to disrupt this trend, hinting that our political leaders ain't as independent as they claim to be. If this analysis is resonating with you, don't forget to hit the like button and share this video. Let's bring these issues to light together. The true power in America isn't in Washington. It's held by a handful of corporations. BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street practically own corporate America. Known as the Big Three asset management giants, BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street control shares in nearly all major U.S. corporations, managing over $20 trillion in assets. This concentration of influence means they shape industries from tech to energy and even national policies through their investments. They are also among the largest donors to both political parties, using campaign contributions to secure policies that protect their interests. For voters, this translates to limited influence over decisions that affect their lives, as elite interests are prioritized over public needs. While the wealthiest 1% own nearly half the nation's wealth, the middle class is struggling more than ever. So who is the economy really working for? The American dream of upward mobility feels increasingly out of reach. The wealthiest 10% now own 93% of all stocks, leaving little financial security for most Americans. This inequality results from policies that prioritize corporate profits, not from unavoidable market forces. Decades of tax cuts for the rich and corporate deregulation have widened the wealth gap. Election after election, candidates promise middle-class support, but big donors who fund both parties have little incentive to change a system that benefits them. Let's hear from you. Do you think US elections give you real choices, or is it an illusion? Ever wondered why US campaigns are the most expensive in the world? It's because big money dominates the political process, leaving little room for genuine representation. Campaign finance has turned American elections into a billion-dollar industry. After the Citizens United ruling, corporations and super PACs can spend unlimited amount on campaigns, making only candidates with massive financial backing competitive. This pay-to-play dynamic compromises the independence of politicians who rely on big donors for their campaigns. Sectors like tech, finance, and energy, along with emerging industries like crypto, invest heavily to secure policies that favor them, while voters are left choosing between candidates selected by big money interests. The influence of corporate money in politics doesn't just affect policies, it moves markets. Pro-business candidates tend to boost investor confidence, often causing stock rallies, while candidates promising stricter regulations on industries like tech or finance can trigger caution among investors. In the crypto market, regulatory uncertainty looms large. Crypto-friendly policies can spark buying sprees, while talks of stricter regulation often lead to sell-offs. Elections in this way create both risks and opportunities, with big investors usually better prepared to capitalize on these swings than individual investors. Do you see these connections between elections and the market? How have your investment been impacted by politics? Drop it in the comment section. American productivity has soared, yet real wages have barely budged. Why? Because the wealth isn't trickling down, it's concentrated at the top. Since 1980s, financialization has shifted corporate focus to stock prices and shareholder profits over worker welfare. Worker productivity has nearly doubled, but wages have seen minimal growth. Housing, healthcare, and education have become commodities, putting essential needs out of reach for many. In this system, elections offer little relief for the working class as policies remain focused on maintaining the financial status quo. The illusion of choice in US elections masks a more unsettling reality. Democracy in America is heavily influenced by financial elites who control policy making. Real change will require a rethinking of campaign finance, corporate power, and wealth inequality, pushing beyond partisan divides to demand a structural change that puts people over profits. If this analysis has opened your eyes to the illusion of choice in American elections, please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell. Together, we can continue exploring the forces shaping our world. Thanks for watching.